Hello, welcome back to another exciting episode of this thrilling visual novel where you're dating dads. It's still very cool though. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Oh yeah, in the last episode we pretty much, just go watch the video. I don't know what to tell you. But we pretty much got to the cookout, Joseph cookout, and we found out that every guy that we talked to was invited. So we came to talk to Robert and Brian to see what the hell's been happening. So let's see. Hey guys. Othello, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood, all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-incher in there. Hot. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Othello, have you met Robert yet? Have I met him? Yes, I believe we met. Briefly. Does he not say anything? Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Hey. Robert robotically stings a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. God, what does that mean? I mean, if he... You know what? I'm gonna let you guys interpret that the way you want to. Because my mind is dirty and I'm gonna go places. How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Again. Great, look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. I actually didn't know Robert had kids. What? Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... Gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Oh, it's Daisy and Amanda. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. Oh, trucks don't have an emergency escape button. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Yeah. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Look at her face. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded, I like that. Although I'm not sure I had the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn by sending the spirit after him. Yeah, such a good quality television. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. That's really cute though, I like the relationship. They're very, they're good friends. But there's a whole table of food over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Robert just fucking bounces. Okay. Well, not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Alright. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Oh, I'm so sorry. I turned my attention back to the conversation, but wait. Where did Robert go? I skimmed the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's not that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Sure. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. They're required to by law. Basically. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Aw, that's very nice. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. I guess let's find out who Matt. Oh, Matt, I think is the guy from the coffee shop, right? So let's go talk to them. Oh my god, all three of them. Oh my god. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking that they don't notice me. Greg leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I've talked to Craig. That's the thing. Craig was the first daddy that I went for, so I don't really want to waste my my options on Craig. Listening to Matt and Hugo. The kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I shoot a weird, worried glance over to Greg, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Oh my god, they are art nerds. That's cool though. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. We're just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you like Van Gogh or Picasso better. Van Gogh. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. I love art. Bartholo, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They are sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. Pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh, your daughter. Yeah. I want to meet Robert's kids. That's wild. I didn't think he actually had a kid. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute on it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Aww. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey Bartholo, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. I love that name. That's so cute. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation, like a champ. She learned the finger finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. Oh my god, that is totally something I would teach my kid. 100%. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Whoa! Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Whoa! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable, excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. What? Is Ernest a menace? And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to oh my god, yeah, he looks like a little shit. Practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Othello, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? No, don't try to make conversation with the kid that doesn't want to talk. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? Sure, where you were dying to know. Yeah, good for you.
Oh.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Seems nice, your kid. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the other authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there. You can't say that. Why not? It's cool as hell. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads? I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate. We unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. I'm on CT and she still thinks I'm cool.
Nice.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me in earnest. Well, to be fair, as a teacher, or I see this a lot as a trope in media, that if you're a teacher or a principal and you have a kid in the same school that you're working at, like that student usually is like a good for nothing, non-doer. Not good for nothing, but you know, kind of like a rebellious child who does a bunch of stuff around campus. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing this guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Bartholo. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. What the fuck? What? I'm new and have social anxiety. Hey, people keep telling me like, okay, well, go talk to other people, then I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna leave. Because I just wanted to talk to you guys. Oh, talk to Joseph, I mean. I spoke Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead, Goth, and Beyond by the Grail. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Oh. Bartholo, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead, Goth, and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. Aww. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the Goth lifestyle very seriously. And to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead, Goth, and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was not such a way for a gentleman to act. It's, okay, man.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Death, Goth, and Beyond.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle?
Think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Why?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. It's very specific. Bats are cool though!
Ah, pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service.
Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Aww. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
Mai, do you know how to treat a lady?
Oh my god.
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Oh.
Guys, enough with the creepy tween shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Honestly, it's such a cool shtick that they have. Oh, Hunter! Ah! Oh. Sorry. My dog just did a huge sneeze all over my arm, and it's all wet. I don't know if you guys, well, whoever owns a pug, then you'll know that these dogs are just, like sprinklers. Like living sprinklers who always spray you when they sneeze. Anyway, Christian and Christy slowly back away. What do you think they got that from? Mary pops into a conversation, wine in hand, as usual. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Wasn't he with you?
Yeah.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Colors are pretty resilient.
Oh my god, Joseph, why are you with this evil woman? Oh my god, she sucks! Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Mary? Hey, jeez.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Dad, can we go now?
Oh my god, that's the dad. And I guess I should have known if he had like a design. He should have been one of the dad's kids.
Lucian, have I introduced you to Bartholo yet?
Hey, is that punk from Amanda's school? I remember you.
Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite.
Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Oh. Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian?
Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill, just a hint of that tattoo peeks out of underneath his sleeve. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Oh, is that a tattoo?
Whoa.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know.
That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What?
Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a loop-sided 666 in the back. Ink. In black ink. Oh yeah, you can see it. My buddy gave me a stick and a poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good.
Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo?
I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. It looked thick.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the woman with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Yeah, I wonder too. I'm curious. Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese into patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh. You probably didn't know this, Bartholo, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
It's unbelievable!
Hey. I try to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Must we keep talking about this? Can we just appreciate the artist?
Aww. I've never seen him make a mistake. Even Robert did it. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Please stop.
All these fucking dad puns and jokes. All the children at the party booed the glorious displays of puns in unison. I would have clapped. That would have been beautiful. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Oh, hilarious. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Hey. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Hey. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
We're happy to have you here, man. Then you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. All the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us on that book? That book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. Think they wanted her so? Yeah, that sounds about right. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
I mean, I gotta bring in me. I feel like I was in the network. I gotta play partner. I don't know, because like it was nice to talk to all the dads. The burger was good. You know what? Yeah. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through the other side. Wait, rocking Berks today, and it was good.
Yeah.
Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on that book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Oh, that's so sad. If you're parking uphill, no! Well, I already know. If you're parking uphill, put your handbrake on. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for the evening?
Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends.
Oh.
That okay?
Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I never done that and I will never do that.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight?
My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. You can do it on your own, dude! I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party? No fucking way. Really? Let's throw a party! A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line.
Nah.
I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem.
I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Oh, okay, it was a joke. That's what I thought.
Great, see you later.
I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Aw, you know what? I do too. And we're gonna find out if she has fun and what Bartholo is gonna be up to for the rest of the evening next time on Dream Daddy. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know I say this all the time, but it does feel nice playing something that people do like watching. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you do enjoy. And also, I'm not sure what dad I'm leaning towards this time, because now there's so many options. There's too many options. But Craig was cool. I liked him, but we already did stuff with him. Well, on my own time, on my own playthrough. We slept with Robert already, so I don't know if I want to pursue that. Because he seems like he doesn't give a shit at all. I don't know if he's going to be a good boyfriend or dad friend or whatever. But I think I'm leaning towards either Joseph or even Damien. They're both pretty cool. Alright guys, take care. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all this stuff that YouTube likes. I'll see you next time. Bye!